I have the 0.5% Demon Race, some of the best tools in the entire game, and then one of the highest level players in the entirety of the Forge. Which is why in this video, I'm going to be showing the top 23 secret pro tricks inside of the Forge. These are secret tips and tricks that only the pros in this game use, which they do not want you to know. But today, I've gone ahead and gathered all of the super secret tips and tricks that only the best players in the Forge use, and the tips only get better and better as the video goes on. So if you skip even one tip in this video, you're going to be severely behind everybody else. So if I were you, I wouldn't want to miss anything. And I guess we might as well just get into the first tip right now. So we're inside of World 2 right now. This is the second world that you unlock once you reach level 10, which is fairly simple. And something you guys might actually not know is once you spawn here, we're going to want to go up to the cave. And unlike World 1, the cave is actually a ridiculously far distance. We need to follow those kind of arrows, and we need to go up this hill and get right up to the top. Now, this does literally take forever, but what if I were to tell you that there was a faster way? Now, this kind of blew my mind when I found out, but this is the spawn right here, and you can just come here and press E, and then this cannon will take you all the way right up to the ruined cave. I mean, this is really amazing, but if you guys did already know this, there are still 22 more pro tips that you guys definitely do not know. And even if you guys do already think that you're an absolute pro and master at this game, there's going to be at least 1 or 2 tips and tricks in this video that you will have no clue about that will make you a significantly better player, so do not skip anything. Now, the second thing a lot of people already knows, but if you come and press T down here and then you go to your index, there's actually 3 types of indexes here. There's a ores, forge, and enemies, and these are all extremely valuable because every time you unlock a new thing in your index, you'll be able to claim some XP off it, and it's actually not a bad amount of XP too. Like if you unlock a legendary ore or something like that, you will get a significant amount, but it's not just ores, guys. Like if you just kill a new mob, which I obviously have a lot of mobs to grind as well, and I will be able to get myself some good XP just by coming over here and claiming them. Now, obviously, I've already claimed all of these right now, but that's really good. Also, just by forging new stuff, and there's so much potential that you can do with this, so definitely take advantage of that. It's how I got to my high level so fast. Also, another tip with the index is if you guys come to ores right here, and let's say you guys don't know how to find some of these ores, I can just click this like ore. It says that I can get it from either basalt rock, basalt core, basalt vein, or volcanic rock. And then here it says I can only get it from basalt vein, etc. So that is really exciting if you guys just need to know how to find a specific rock. It also shows you the price, multiplier, trait, all of that stuff. So yeah, this is super good. Now, a lot of things, or actually the next thing that a lot of people actually don't know is if we come down here and press achievements, it'll bring up this whole new thing with not only player statistics here, but it also shows you like different perks that you can get by doing different quests. So you can see I've forged 10 weapons, or once I forge 10 weapons, I will get a plus 4% attack speed boost that I'll be able to equip. Now, I can only equip one of these perks at once, but the more quests you do, the higher you can upgrade this, and you can get up to like a 30%, plus 30% higher XP. So right now I'm only at 12, but I need to level up more to get this. And then there's also health boost, a mind power skill. So you can just pick these based off the different things you're doing. Like if you're trying to fight, then you can increase your stamina or your health. And then if you're trying to farm, then you can increase your mind power or XP. This feature is so good, and a lot of people aren't abusing this, so make sure you guys do that. For the next thing, if we come over here to the shop, there is actually a lot of passes here, and you guys might be wondering what you should actually buy. Now, I obviously have all of them, but I think that if you guys are going to be playing the game for the long run, you have to buy the supporter now rather than later. You see, if I come over here right now to the store, and we actually go to the supporter, it says you get plus 10 XP and plus 10 luck boost. So, you know, you might as well just utilize that plus 10 XP because that's just going to stay with you for the entire game permanently. So you might as well get it sooner rather than later if you're going to be playing this game for a long time. Now, as for the other game passes, just if you guys want to know what to buy, I would say Fast Forge is extremely important just because you're going to be forging so much in this game. As opposed to Forge Anywhere and Sell Anywhere, I don't really think they're too worth it, honestly, especially not Sell Everywhere. That is useless. Better Forge, I guess that's also good. I mean, if you want to get good tools, you guys have to get Better Forge So yeah, that's my tier list. Let me know if you guys want a more in-depth thing. And for the next tip, subscribe, guys. Okay, I'll be making like almost daily guides on this game, so make sure you guys like, subscribe. Also, we're getting so close to 250,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and I will want that so much, so just subscribe. Now, the next tip I genuinely cannot stress enough is going to be codes, guys. If we press settings and then go to codes down here, there are actually a lot of insanely overpowered codes that you guys can redeem. Now, they actually do get expired quite fast. So, like, there was a whole bunch of codes yesterday, and they seem to have all gotten expired. So, the only two current right now is 100k likes, and then also 200k. 200k with an exclamation point, which I've already claimed. But that one that I claimed just before gave me 10 rerolls, which is actually insane. 10 race rerolls. Now, I'm obviously not going to do that because I have the best class in the entire game. But look at that. I have 18 spins. And I got this demon with around 25 spins, which I got for absolutely free with codes. So that is thousands of Robux worth of spins, which I did not have to buy. So definitely make sure you guys redeem those codes the second they get released in the Discord server. I will leave the link to the official Forge Discord server down below so you guys can keep up with that, because the next tip is just being in there. If we actually come over to the Forge Community Discord server once again, spoiler alert, but the next update sneak peek, they said the development for the new island has started. Stay tuned for a huge content update with bosses, and we can see this new snowy island, which actually looks really cool. I think that's the cave, and yeah, this looks super dope. So this is going to be the one after the second world, and we also have this really cool skeleton boss thing. So yeah, if you guys just want sneak peeks like that, I'll leave the Discord server link in the description down below. It's official. Now, the next thing you guys might notice, I actually have a lot of quests on my left-hand side, and you might be wondering which quests in the game are actually the best. Now, obviously, once you're progressing through the game, I think it's good just kind of to dabble in quests everywhere, because not only do you get XP for your bar, but you also get money, which is extremely, extremely important. But by far the best quest to complete is Sensei Moro down here at the bottom. So right here by the forge, I believe. Where is he at? Yeah, okay, right here. So Sensei Moro is going to give us the best quest in the entire game. If we come here right now, I'm at the 8th quest, and then for this I need to get 5 mithril, 1 lightite, mine 15 basalt vein, and 5 volcanic rock. Now, these are actually quite hard quests, like they take a few hours for each, but the good thing is you don't have to come back and say that you finished it. It's just going to automatically give you the next one. So it's really good just to do passively over time, and when I completed my last quest, I got like around maybe $7,000 and then like half my XP bar. So it's quite good. It gives you quite a lot of rewards. So yeah, definitely not bad. If you guys want to know good money-making methods and ways to AFK those quests, make sure you guys stick around later on in the video because I'm going to be exposing all of that. Also, I don't even think I need to say this, but if you guys are in World 1, you need to get to World 2 ASAP, bro. This world has everything. World 1 has nothing, essentially, bro. And you only need level 10 to get that, so what I would highly recommend is just coming over to your index and just grinding out all of these initial ores so you can claim them. And grinding out some of the easy forges so you can claim the rewards, because that's literally the best way to get XP, because all you need is level 10 and then you can make yourself to this world and then you'll really get to town. Pardon me. Now, if we want to come over to forging, what are we going to do? Now, unless you're going to like sell stuff, I would say I still highly recommend that if you're going to make yourself some good armor, you make good armor with like a lot of good ores, like no trash ones, you know what I mean? Like you gotta like put your best A game into one thing, because you can't like spread them out, because then it's just not as good. So yeah, definitely just make sure you guys use your ores wisely when you're crafting your armor and weapons. If you guys want a full in-depth video of crafting guides, make sure you guys comment down below and tell me, but I'm going to be going through that a little bit more later in the video anyway. Also, a common misconception that I'm seeing a lot of people have in this game is higher money cost equals better stats. I mean, this makes absolutely no sense. Well, I mean, in theory it makes sense, but it doesn't. Like, if we look here, Cobalt Pickaxe does 40 mine power and 35 luck boost, but then let's just look at this Titanium. It costs more than double, and it only does 10 more mine power and 3% more luck boost. And then with that mine power, you can't even mine anything new. Like, you can't mine any new ore. You can't mine the basalt veins until you reach 70 attack power, which is the mithril. So what I would recommend is once you get to this world, you buy the cobalt and then you skip all the way up to the mithril. That's what I did. And it does sound extremely tedious, but it's just a waste getting the rest of these because you can't even mine anything. So definitely don't think that higher money cost equals you have to buy it and is better, because that is definitely not the case. Also, if you guys want to know the best method to make money, it's actually going to go ahead and be forging heavy armor. Now you might be wondering, what is heavy armor? What does that mean? Now, practically it's just heavy helmet, heavy leggings, or heavy chest plate. And what you're going to want to do is just put in a mass amount of things. Like, it doesn't matter if they're trash. Like, I've been stocking up on a bunch of these quartz, and you kind of just put in a ton of them. And I mean, obviously the higher value multiplier you put in, the more money you'll be able to sell it for. But if you just put in like a quartz only one, you'll be able to sell it for like 1,000. Like, oh, I know I have nothing to sell right now. But I've made my fair share of money doing that. Like, I sell each thing for around 2,000 a pop. And yeah, it's not too bad. You know, I just AFK mine. Oh, AFK mining. Okay, I'll talk about that in a sec. Well, actually, I'll talk about AFK mining right now. There's actually two good spots. They're both in the Forbidden Island. Wait, is that what it's called? Yeah, the second world. So I'll just go over both of them, and it's based on what kind of pickaxe you have. So I was saying that you need 70 to mine the veins. So the first spot, this is if you can't mine the veins. What you're going to want to do is come over to this cave and then go to the right here with this danger sign. And then you're going to want to follow where I go. So this is if you have the cobalt pickaxe or anything that can't mine veins. You're going to want to come this way to this NPC. You're going to want to turn left and then just stay on this path right here. And you see this guy's mining in the spot right now. So it actually spawns the basalt cores, which you'll be able to mine. However, what is a little bit concerning here is actually two things. The first one, only one person can mine a rock at once, so only one person can use the AFK spot at a time. And the second one is that this spot actually spawns veins sometimes, so it could completely mess up your AFK for the whole day, practically. And also, I guess a third problem, skeletons can like kind of hit you. Like, if people like bait them over, yeah, they can definitely kill you. So yeah, this spot is not that good. The second one is obviously a little bit better, and it's just right over here. It's kind of just like a made AFK spot. But if you just go into any server, there's like 99% chance people are farming at this. So it's really hard because only one person can be hitting a rock at once. So you kind of just need to pray. Also, the rocks like spawn. So like once the rocks despawn like and die, you like fall here, and then the rocks respawn, and then you get like flung. So it's kind of flawed, I'm not gonna lie. But until they add private servers, we just gotta kind of live with it. So yeah, my number one advice for this is just to leave and rejoin different servers every time until you can find a server that kind of doesn't have any people in it. But I don't really know what to say about if you want to AFK overnight, because it is really hard, guys, because there's so many flaws. Another advice that I have with these AFK, if you're going to AFK for a short period of time, I would recommend getting luck potions, damage potions, speed potions on, all of that, because they are quite cheap, and I feel like you could make a profit from that, a reasonable profit. So yeah, just make sure you buy the potions. If you don't know where the potions are, it's just in that main kind of island area, but yeah. Also, a little trick to get to that island, by the way. Did you guys know if you press Ctrl-R Enter or just reset your character, there will be like this countdown on your head. So if you don't move for 5 seconds, but like if I move right now, see, it's not gonna do anything. But then if I do this and then I don't move for 5 seconds, it's just gonna go in and teleport me right back to spawn, which is just it just helps a lot, guys. It's just so much easier than walking all the way back. So that's just a fun trick that you guys might not know. Also, if you guys have been looking in the Roblox shop once again, you've been wondering what you should get. If you guys have not bought that starter pack yet, you have to buy that, especially when you started the game. But yeah, I think it gives like $5,000, and then it gives you like 3 of every potion, and then like a few totems as well. So yeah, it's definitely worth the Robux. I think it's like 150 only, so definitely make sure you buy that. Also, a big thing that I'm seeing a lot of people forget is enhancing your tools, guys. I swear nobody does this. You can actually enhance your tools with essence. So you need to actually get essence by killing mobs, I believe. And then with that essence, you can just go ahead and upgrade this stuff. So let's see, I need 1 large, 1 medium, 3 smalls, and 1 tiny. And I have a 100% chance to increase all of my stats. And it does also cost $100, but there we go. So we can kind of just do this until I have no more essence. So yeah, this is risk here, 70%, but okay, insufficient anyway. You see that? I just increased the stats of my weapon, and now it does even more DPS and all that, which is going to make it easier to progress through the game. Also, speaking of essence, some essence can actually be really good to like just sell in general. Like, honestly, I think they nerfed it, but they used to be able to sell for like 500, like epic essences. These things used to be able to sell for 500. Now I think they only sell for 100, yeah. But I think that's still not bad, 100, if you just kill, because I'm pretty sure you can epic essence like every single time if you kill like those good skeletons. Which once you get good armor and stuff is not too hard. So, you know, that could be the meta. So, yeah, guys, grind that. Oh yeah, and this kind of brings me on to my next tip right now. Definitely make sure you guys grind with totems, like with friends, because like everyone in the entire server gets affected, and yeah, it's just really good. Like, look at this. This guy has a luck and minor totem active right now, which means that we can get a lot more damage in and a lot more luck in to get some good ores. So yeah, definitely really good, and this literally affects the entire server inside of this radius. Okay, and for my next tip, don't go around just trying to forge your own stuff just like randomly, because most of the time it's not going to work. There's actually a lot of tips on YouTube and stuff like that of like the best like guides and stuff like that to make the most optimal armor. Like, people have like scientifically crafted this. Now I'll make a video about that in a few days, so make sure you guys subscribe for that. But yeah, just search it up. There's some great YouTubers making videos on the game right now. And that is going to be all of my tips. This is just the first of many Forge videos, so make sure you subscribe to be part of the first 250k OGs, and I will see you all later. Bye.